The National Bureau of Statistics is set to rebase the economy, and this stakeholder engagement is the second in its conversation on the need to rebase or benchmark the country's gross domestic product and the consumer price index. While the gross domestic product is the market value of all officially recognized final goods and services produced within a country in a given period, rebasing is the process of replacing the old base year price structure and compiling volume measures of GDP with a new base year, usually every 5 years, as recommended by the United Nations. The Permanent Secretary, Minister of Budget and Economic Planning. Addressing a cross section of the stakeholders, the NBS boss emphasized that the engagement is part of a broader strategy to ensure that the methodologies employed in the exercise are tailored to Nigeria's unique context.
The process of rebasing the nation's consumer price index and gross domestic product entails updating the base year and adjusting the weights used in the computation of both the consumer price index and gross domestic product estimates. While the Nigerian Living Standards Survey captures information on household consumption and welfare conditions.
We have seen a lot of activities going on in the digital space, and the essence of rebasing is to be able to capture that new trend in the way and manner in which we transact in Nigeria. Not only that, the rebasing will also afford us to be able to capture enough data for new sectors or new ministries that are established by this present government.
The NBA says the rebasing exercise has become necessary following the outcome of its recently conducted Nigerian Living Standards Survey. Expert highlighted the impact of the exercise on the economy.
Today, more as a result of the Naira devaluation, the size of the economy has dropped to the fourth position. But I'm pretty sure by the time this rebasing is done, you'll realize that the economy is actually larger than is popularly thought to, or is currently being reported, and that's because of the number of activities that have emerged.
Responding to questions on the timelines of the release of the new rebased GDP figure, the NBS board says the new data is expected to be out in November 2024.
The timeline for the rebasing is we are looking at second week in November, all things being equal this year. So by the grace of God, the results will be out by second week in November, so that government can be able to use it in the budget planning and then also the midterm expenditure framework, MTF.
Nigeria last rebased its economy in 2014 from $270 billion to $500 billion, making the country the biggest economy on the continent. Experts say after almost a decade, Nigeria could become the next biggest investment hub for the rest of the world. Frank Omalape, Arise News.